I knew it. I knew that he was forced to do something he doesn't want to. Didn't I tell you the episode before? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, he groomed you to become one of them. Konnichiwa minasan, and welcome back to Boruto. Today I'm going to react to episode 28, and yeah, I think we're going to get more information, I hope so, about this main bad guy of Kirigakure right now, the one who looked like he's related to Kisame in some kind of way, you know, with the shark-looking features, fish kind of cheeks, I don't know. And yeah, he had a similar expression, and we still don't know what he's really up to, other than he kind of wants to repeat or rebuild the Blood Mist village. He wants to bring Kirigakure back to its former bloody times. And yeah, I think we are not at the end of this chapter. There's still a lot going to happen. We learned more about Kagura the last time, the advisor of the Mizukage, and the successor of the fourth Mizukage, if I remember correctly, the grandson of the one who started all of that, or who was one of the main reasons that Kirigakure got its former, well, not so kind name, to say the least. And he's kind of warming up slowly. He's growing as a character. Surprisingly, with the help of Boruto. Boruto did something right this time. Well, among other things he didn't, but this is something I give him credit for, okay? He actually was pretty kind towards Kagura and talked some sense into him. I mean, he was the best guy to do that, since he has a similar situation and position with being the child of the current Hokage. Yeah, but enough talk. Let's jump right into the episode.
俺には大量殺人者の血が流れている。そんな人間が忍び刀七人衆の座を引き継ぐわけにはいかない。俺は長十郎様の手伝いに徹していればいいんだ。そう思っていた。
Then Boruto came and changed my mind.
Uzumaki Boruto。相当。The
great twin swords Hirame Karai. Have we seen them already? I don't think so. So he wants to get one of the swords. Great twin swords. Have we? Don't remember.
それを終わらせた先代と長十郎様を俺は心から尊敬しています。亡くなった多くの忍びによって成し遂げられたことです。そして彼らは皆未来を信じてました。すべての里が手を取り合える未来を。だから僕はヒラメカレイを未来を担う若者に預けたいと思っています。散っていった人たちと共に。
I was thinking he was going to do a profist or something. What's that? Oh, he has the keys, okay. Hirame-kare. Oh, isn't that Suigetsu? Oh! Can they split? Can't he take it apart or something? Looks like it. Wants to fight you, seriously. Oh, really? Only that?
この刀を継承するということは里の未来を担うということなんだ。ボルト、君のおかげで決心がついたよ。俺は何もしてねえってばさ。いや、君の言う通りだったんだ。血のつながりは関係ない。生き方を決めるのは自分自身だって。おお、いいじゃねえか。神楽がリーダーになるんだったらいい里になるだろう。そうできればと思うけど。あれが保証してやるってばさ。大丈夫だって。 君に言われるとそんな気がしてくるから不思議だよ。俺はな、人を見る目はあるんだ。
I give him that. It's almost like the quiet before the storm. Suigetsu? Water prison. Oh no, it is the guy, okay. Way earlier than I thought. Yeah. I didn't expect that, okay. Shizuma.
そして渦巻きボルト。あんた港で会った？星巻静まってんだ。
Didn't I tell you? Hoshigaki, Shizuma Hoshigaki. Now, in what relation do you stand towards Kisama? Were you his secret child? A brother? Cousin? Something like that? I mean, he must be related yet now. Shizuma. Oh my god. Okay, this is getting interesting.
昨日はうちの使いっ走りが迷惑をかけたようだ。すまない。元気をさらったのもあんたの仲間なのか?
And he comes to... What? He comes to them to... He wants to apologize by imprisoning them in this water prison? That's not the way to go, guy. That's not right. Why are you still friendly towards him? What? Judging by what he did before, what he just said, that his people kidnapped Denki, and now what he did to them, why are you still like that? Aren't you a little bit naive right now, Boruto? Reconciliation policy. Or is he just pretending, Boruto, that he doesn't want to escalate things right now?
あなたは任務中の問題行動でまだ謹慎処分の身のはず。それを謹慎ってのは自分から破るもんなんだぜ。
I don't think he conforms to the rules.
それにもう今の水影の命令に従う義理もなくなるからな。
What? Fairly soon we don't... Wait, what again?
今の水影の命令
We won't have to take orders from the current Mizukage. So he's planning an assault on the current Mizukage? That's what I take. Makes sense though, but... At least at this point, Kagura and Boruto should consider that he doesn't have good intentions. They should get it now, right? I hope so. What could that mean, possibly? And they're just like, did you just say that? Do you really mean that? No, you're a good guy, you wouldn't say that. Oh, come on. He just spilled it out. Like, he pronounced it for you. Come on, nah, take him seriously. Don't make something up in your mind. No. Huh? He looks cool. And remember, Suigetsu is still out there. I think he will barge in at some point, doesn't he? They want to kill him. And he's still like, what are you saying? Drop the act right now, Boruto. Stop being stupid and take it seriously. I wouldn't get close to him. No, it isn't. Really? Nah, he wants to create thoughts. He wants to plant thoughts in their minds. Nah, I don't think Chochuro is corrupted like that. He just makes things up right now so that he can influence them, but by now, by the things he said, I wouldn't listen to him. Come on, I mean, how could you trust him? Like, Boruto Kagura, don't try to talk with this guy. He's just stated that he doesn't give a fuck. You can't change everyone's opinions, you know? Sometimes you have to let them go in different ways, though. Yeah, but it won't help if you declare war now so that they get even more scars. His reasoning is totally off, but yeah, it's always like that with people like that. Can't you find a peaceful solution like Chochuro? Didn't he do everything in his power already to change the situation of the people? I mean, there will always be people who fall off the grid. Of course, you can try to help them, but yeah, you can't help everyone. Sometimes people have to help themselves, and bad luck is just like that. Yeah, it falls upon us, and some people have to eat shit while others don't have, or don't have to eat so much of it. That's life, man. It's not all the fault of the Mizukage. What else? He's not only talking about the thing that happened at the academy, right? There's something else going on. Ah, is that young Shizuma? Is this his younger self? No, okay, it was another person. Okay. He attacked his teacher. So he was the teacher in former times at the academy. Okay. They have a point. He's a risk. Oh my god. He's just like Sabuza and Orochimaru back then, talking shit and manipulating him. Oh my god. If they have a teacher like that, of course things go awry. Oh my god, he was grooming him. Ew. Okay. Yeah, he's brainwashed. What did he do? He's using assassins to get rid of insurgents. Yeah, well, he's killing them, okay. People not conforming to the rules, but then again, if it's insurgents like you guys, difficult. I think humanity isn't able to get along. There will always be people arguing and fighting against the current system, sometimes rightfully so, sometimes not, especially when you have a democracy. You know, there's a cycle actually. I've read recently that in our current world, speaking of the real world, not Naruto and Boruto, that a democracy hasn't been able to exist for a longer time than 200 years. Like, it's been always only a short time when people existed and lived together in peace, then they feel oppressed again or feel that something needs to change. And the cycle starts anew. Like they fall into depression and fight against the current system, destroy it. Then also a dictatorship arises again, and yeah, everything bad happens again. As history says it is unavoidable. It's inevitable to happen again. So we are currently, at least here in Europe and in Germany, we are living in a democracy, but it's already starting to crumble again. And it's only been, well, not even a century. If you think about it, the history of mankind, it's awful. It's actually awful. And yeah, he's just starting the cycle all over again, as it seems. And yeah, as I said, I'm on the fence. I don't really know which side to take. Like killing people, killing insurgents. I'm not really sure. My former self would have agreed to that without hesitation. Like I also agreed to the death penalty and stuff like that. But nowadays, I'm not really sure. It's a difficult philosophical question, to be honest. But then again, if you have peace, if everything is working and you have people who are just causing chaos and who do awful things like not only stealing or something, but who actually try to murder other people, well, a tit for a tat, right? Even if you have prisons, you just imprison them, and also who has to pay for that? Well, the people, the villagers, taxes, Why not get rid of these awful people? It's a really hard question, I know, but I tend to side with Chochuro here. But yeah, I wish it wasn't necessary to do it like that. But I think people don't learn. It's just human nature. We are after all, we are just like animals caged inside this planet. We've gotten too many, and we haven't changed our biology and mind. We are just not really developed, much more developed animals. We are just in our roots, we are like animals. And you know what animals do? They defend their territories. And well, some animals go berserk and kill others, even if they don't have to, Darwin. It's awfully realistic. It's a nice portrayal of our real world, actually. This is hard.
新入りの里の変革が穏便に進むわけなんかないだろ。涼しい顔してな、裏ではちゃんと強行してんだよ。
Is it really like that though, or is he... I'm wondering. I just explained how I stand on this case, but is it really like that, or is he just manipulating him again? Is it really true that Chochiro really does that? We don't know yet, so maybe it's all fake. Yeah, well... He wasn't just a nuisance. He was a really bad criminal. A maniac even. A psychological deranged being killing thousands. At least a lot. And he was a mass murderer, of course. Why would you leave something behind of him? I mean, I wouldn't erase it completely, I give him that. But he shouldn't be respected in that way that he gets lifted, like, how to say, he shouldn't get a benefit from that, or his ancestors, they should see him in the way he was. Criminal, a really, really bad criminal. He's like Zoro.
お前がつけた傷だ。あの日から俺はお前にそっくり。どんなに手よく取り繕っても、お前はこっちの側なんだよ。
He's really creepy.
わけのわからん理由でそそのかしてんじゃねえぞ。わけがわからんか。それはお前がぬくぬく温室で育ったボンボン
He's
だから
still
だよ。
18?
うるせえ。
What? What's that supposed to mean? Was he like Kakashi, really young when he was already a chunin and teaching the other pupils? Is it like that? I would have thought he would at least be above 20, maybe even, well, not 30, but maybe like 23, 25, something like that. 18, okay.
どうした？頭に来たんじゃないのか？
Well, Ninja World, it works a little bit different. I have to remember they are all kind of young, and every person who's just slightly above 30, they make them look really, really old, you know? Let's think about Naruto. I mean, his hair, what they did to it, although he's just 30, they cut it like he's having tremendous hair loss, you know? Aging works differently here, I guess. Oh, did he infuse it with Raiton? Smart. But also, didn't he just throw it in the water and Kagura was leaning on the water? Like, shouldn't he have been electrified or something? Trustees. Oh, who's that?
こんな子供騙しのライトンじゃ本物には通じないわよ、坊や。
Oh. We've know him already?
かしこまりました。
なんだこいつら。両方。
The tank, I guess. Uh-huh. What's that?
死にゆく火影の息子へ俺なりの敬意なんだな。ざけんじゃねえぞ。使えるのはライトンだけじゃねえ。空軍熱風症。
Boruto stream. Oh, it's being serious. And Kagura is just sitting there.
遊び半分とは嘆かわしい。
I like her design.
自分がこれから殺されるという自覚がないのですもん。
これが本物の命のやりとりだ。高い授業料だったな。ボルト。そしてこれが新入りの里。
The new 7 ninja swordsmen. Okay. Kagura? Kagura? No. I knew it. I knew that he was forced to do something he doesn't want to. Didn't I tell you? The episode before? Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, he groomed you to become one of them.
緊張状態にある。そこに霧隠れで火影の息子が死んだとなれば、平和条約どころか戦争の火種には十分。
Why would you want that?
我々は混乱の中で天誅を果たす。そういうわけだ。戦争だと。てめえふざけんなよ。戦争なんて起こさせてたまるかよ。どうした、カグラ。
Why are you listening to him? He's your friend. Haven't you learned anything he told you? Yeah. Ugh.
そうだ。それでいい、カグラ。お前は俺が守ってやる。昔のようにな。
Good. Good.
シズマさん、あなたなら、もっと正しい未来が切り開けるというのですね。この命をかけよう。生き恥をさらすつもりもない。ボルト、言ってくれ。カグラ。俺の手は、俺の刀は血に濡れている。君を切りたくない。おい。
And you don't have to.
いや、いい。可愛い後輩が俺に刀を向けてまで頼んでんだ。それに、本気になったカグラを相手にしたら、殺されるのは俺らの方だ。命拾いしたな、ほかげの息子。帰って伝えるんだ。革命が始まったってな。行くぞ。
Things are heating up. Yeah, stop that shit. He's brainwashed too much. I mean, yeah, it seems logical to us. Why would he do that? And to me, why would he do that and stuff? But we have to keep in mind he's been brainwashed since he was a child by this guy or by this whole crew. Yeah, you can't just shake it off. I get it, but we as outsiders, we think it's just plain stupid. And it kind of is, but yeah, that's what manipulation looks like. It's not easy to get out of it. He's so stubborn. Oh, how did this happen? How did she find him? Or did Kagura place him there? Huh? Yeah.
あいつが知らせてくれたの。
よ。
Huh?
ああ、お前あのシズマってやつの手下だったんだな。違う。今はもう違うんだよ。
Change of heart. Okay.
ひどい怪我して逃げてきたの。どうもそのシズマって男に利用されるだけされて切り捨てられたらしく
So
てね。
people can change after all. Oh my god, he's even got a chain with a heart on it. Oh my god, he's actually a softie. Do you see that? She's treated his wounds. Okay. Okay, cool. I liked how he changed. He's still an NPC though, but that's alright. That's actually a nice development. Cool.
修学旅行でトラブルを起こすなってあれほど言ったのに。
Well, this isn't really his fault.
どうするもこうするも今は
He should tell his father.
助けに行くのが先だ。
And
何それ。
there's still a chance for Kagura, yeah? Breaking through to him, though, won't be easy. Suigetsu!
確かに腕は立つが、素行の悪さで有名だったな。そんな奴がクーデターとはね。おい、ハチが教えろ。
Fess
カ
up.
グラとシズマに何があったんだ。カグラは絶対にシズマさんに逆らえないんだよ。なんでだよ。カグラのやつ、シズマさんを切ったことがあって。
And he used his guilt against
あいつ
him.
の刀傷はそういうことか。
He told him.
確かに最強の剣士なんだよ。でも感情を自制できなかったトラウマがあって。
We know
カ
that.
グラが刀を嫌がるのはそういう理由があったってことか。
もし大怪我をさせたことを負い目に思っているのなら、シグマってやつはそれを利用することができる。
That's exactly what he does.
やりかねねえ。人の気持ちを利用してんのか。あの野郎。
すぐに先生に報告しないと。ちょっと、あんたまさか。
マリーナ・サラダ。修学旅行を無事を終わらせるのは旅行委員の務めだからよ。
止めても聞かないか。だったら私もついていくから。
Yeah, nice.
だって旅行中あんたを見張るのは私の役目でしょ。だったら嫌でも最後まで付き合わなきゃ。ほんと嫌だけど。
俺、カグラに取り返しのつかねえことしちまった。決まりだ。俺たちでカグラを助けるってばさ。
Oh, all the swords of the swordsmen. Zabuza's sword, yay, and Kisama's sword and the others I haven't seen yet. Interesting. And Kagura's sword. You know, this guy here, Shizuma, he looks like just like a mixture of Kisame and Orochimaru. Like the most evil guys combined. Why would you want that? You want peace? You want peace and equality or justice for your people, to not have them live in a state of danger, not have them injured, as you said. But you guess what war does to people? You know, there's a high percentage, a high chance that people get injured. It's not something you could want. Why are people always like that? It's so stupid. There's literally no reason that would, yeah, defend or justify, yeah, that would justify a war. This is so stupid. This is something made up by humans. I can't get behind that. Even if you have a dictatorship or something, kill the dictator or something, or make him change his mind. Oftentimes it doesn't work like that, but don't wreak havoc upon the whole land, you know? Make all the people suffer. Make only the people suffer who do suffering to others, maybe, but yeah. If you can avoid aggression, avoid war, avoid attacks, avoid fighting, you know? If we all just talked much more to each other, and found solutions to existing problems instead of creating new ones, it would be so much easier. But yeah, okay, that was episode 28, and we've got some more glimpses of Kaguro. Why do I keep saying Kaguro? It's Kagura. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's now one of the 7 new swordsmen, and feels indebted to Shizuma Hoshigaki, making him almost fight against Boruto, but we saw glimpses of him restraining himself. He didn't want to hurt him, so there is hope after all for him. I think Boruto is going to use his top no jutsu and change his mind, but yeah, he's been brainwashed for a long time, this guy, by this guy, and yeah, we still have some episodes left, I guess, solving this conflict, and now Sarada is teaming up with Boruto as well. I like that, and I like, though he's an NPC, I like how he changed, and his heart chain, it's so cute. I like how he changed sides. That was a surprising new information here. I like that. Yeah. Okay, and we still don't know if this is true, if the current Mizukage, Chochuro, if he really does assassinate the insurgents. New word I just learned, insurgents. In German it's called Aufständische or Widerständer. Yeah, insurgents. We don't know if it's true. It could be another scheme of his. It could be another way of manipulating Kagura. We don't know. It can be true. And as I said, I'm not sure how I think about that. There are cons and pros. But yeah, it's always hard, you know, when you talk about taking lives. It shouldn't be said that easily. But yeah, if you have people threatening others' lives, if they're like that, I'd say the big 3, you know, like murder, rape, and big theft at least, it shouldn't be taken lightly. There should be some actions following these acts. You know, some repercussions, I guess it's called. But yeah, justice needs to be served. So who is able to say how and by whom? Difficult. It's awfully relatable to our current world. You know, we are in mostly, not everywhere on this planet, of course. We are mostly living in peaceful times, but it can change just as quickly. We've just seen it. We are just seeing it here, right in our neighborhood, actually. You know, the Ukraine. It's not that far from here. And if I think too much about it, it's really making me anxious. So let's not think about it too much. But we should think about that war isn't just a piece of history, that it isn't some kind of myth or something. It's a possibility, and a possibility with a higher chance than we suspect, especially here in Germany. As I said, people are already gathering in awful groups, like the AfD, for example. I don't want to get too political, but it's just too similar to that. Like, we are so close, really so close, and people don't recognize it. We are so close to another awful time. And I tell you, people keep claiming they want this, but they don't want this. I mean, I can't say I've been there, done that, you know, I wasn't around in 1930, but you can't tell me people want this, no matter on which side, you know? You can't want to have this repeated. This is awful. And I don't get why people don't get it. They must be so miserable, feel so misunderstood. And then again, yeah, we should talk it out. I don't know, find solutions, but other solutions than crime and war. It's not an option. But yeah, I'm getting too deep into this, into politics. I don't want to. It's really authentic. I have to give Boruto that. It's a series which is awfully similar to our current world. At least this arc here, it reminds me of some things happening. So yeah, we should take inspiration in some aspects, try to help each other, talk things out, find solutions for each other in different ways. Not like that. Not like war. Okay, let's not get deeper into it. I hope you enjoyed my reaction of Boruto episode 28. I can't wait to watch another episode. Things get interesting right now. I enjoy this. Though it's really, yeah, you can hear how it's making me feel and pretty on edge, but it's interesting. I like that. I like when an anime makes you question your own decisions and the life we currently live. It's interesting. It can't always be like butterflies and sunshine everywhere. Life's got both sides. So yeah, I like that. Okay, that was it. Heavy talk. I'm sorry. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Until then, mata ne!